Welcome back to All Things Electronics, the channel where we take ambitious technology and place it in real-world context. Today, we're exploring smart or electric contact lenses, an idea that sounds futuristic but is already shaping serious medical and research work. By walking through 10 key companies in this space, we'll connect their approaches, compare their priorities, and show how each one fits into the broader evolution of electronic vision technology. At the most futuristic edge of this conversation is Mojo Vision, whose work naturally sets the tone for everything that follows. Mojo's goal of embedding a microdisplay directly into a contact lens reframes lenses not as medical devices, but as potential computing platforms. This ambition immediately introduces the toughest checklist challenges: power delivery, heat dissipation, oxygen flow, and long-term comfort. Mojo proved that extreme miniaturization is possible, but the limited resolution, external power reliance, and unresolved safety concerns explain why the project remains experimental. Importantly, Mojo establishes the outer boundary of what smart lenses might eventually become, which makes it a useful reference point for understanding why many other companies choose far narrower, more achievable goals. That contrast becomes clear when we move from Mojo Vision's AR focus to Sensomed AG, which demonstrates how smart lenses succeed when the purpose is tightly defined. Instead of adding displays or visual overlays, Sensomed targets a single medical problem: continuous intraocular pressure monitoring for glaucoma patients. By limiting functionality, Sensomed can prioritize biocompatibility, controlled wear times, and regulatory approval. This shift from vision enhancement to health monitoring marks a critical transition in the industry, showing how electronics can be integrated into lenses without overwhelming the eye or the patient. Building on this medical-first logic, Spansio explores what happens when companies try to bridge medical sensing and futuristic capability at the same time. Spansio's prototypes demonstrate advanced materials, transparency, and biosensing concepts, suggesting a future where lenses could monitor health while also supporting enhanced visual features. However, when evaluated through the same checklist applied to Sensomed, the gaps become visible. Power sourcing, long-term comfort, data reliability, and ecosystem integration remain largely conceptual. Spansio's role is therefore transitional. It connects the discipline of medical design with the imagination of AR development, even if it is not yet ready to deliver either at scale. This tension between promise and practicality echoes strongly in the history of the Google contact lens project under Wearable. Like Spansio, Google aimed to solve a real medical problem: glucose monitoring, using tear fluid as a data source. Despite global resources and advanced engineering, the project stalled because accuracy, consistency, and clinical usefulness could not reliably meet medical standards. Google's experience reinforces a key lesson already emerging in this discussion: miniaturization alone is not enough. Without dependable data and a clear health advantage, even the most advanced smart lens concepts struggle to justify their existence. Learning from these challenges, major eye care companies like Johnson & Johnson Vision Care approach smart lenses with far more restraint. Rather than redefining what a contact lens is, J&J focuses on enhancing what lenses already do well: correcting vision safely and comfortably. Any smart lens work here is filtered through strict regulatory frameworks, clinical testing, and long-term eye health considerations. This approach connects directly back to the failures and limitations seen in earlier projects, showing how large incumbents aim to move the field forward incrementally instead of disruptively. That same philosophy carries over into Alcon's involvement in smart contact lens development. Alcon's strength lies in surgical and diagnostic eye care, which naturally shapes how it evaluates electronic lenses. Instead of consumer-facing innovation, Alcon prioritizes precision, safety, and clinician-controlled use cases. This reinforces a broader industry pattern now becoming clear: the nearer a company is to clinical practice, the more conservative and focused its smart lens ambitions become. From there, the conversation shifts toward the foundational technologies that make any of this possible, which is where CooperVision enters the picture. While CooperVision is not known for AR displays or embedded electronics, its work on lens materials, hydration, and oxygen permeability directly addresses the physical limits that challenge companies like Mojo and Spansio. In this sense, CooperVision provides the structural backbone of the industry, enabling future smart lenses by solving comfort and compatibility problems first. A similar foundational role is played by Bausch & Lomb, whose research into eye health and lens wearability complements CooperVision's material advances. Together, these companies remind us that no amount of electronics will matter if a lens cannot be worn safely for extended periods. Their work connects back to every earlier example, reinforcing the idea that smart lenses must first be excellent lenses before they can become smart devices. Taking a slightly different path, Innovega Incorporated broadens the discussion by introducing system-level thinking. Rather than forcing all intelligence into the lens itself, Innovega combines optics, lenses, and external hardware to distribute complexity across an ecosystem. This approach directly responds to the power and heat limitations seen in earlier projects and shows an alternative way forward, one where smart lenses function as part of a larger wearable system rather than standalone electronics. Finally, Rayon Nova LLC represents the earliest conceptual layer of this entire ecosystem. As a smaller specialist credited with early AR smart lens ideas, Rayon Nova's influence lies more in shaping imagination than delivering products. Their presence completes the picture by highlighting how innovation often begins at the edges, with small teams exploring possibilities that larger companies later refine, narrow, or abandon. When you connect all these efforts, a clear story emerges. Smart contact lenses are evolving slowly, driven more by medical need and material science than science fiction dreams. The future isn't about instant AR vision, but about safe, meaningful integration of technology into the human eye. For grounded, connected insights into emerging tech, this is All Things Electronics. Thanks for watching.